Today I'm going to do a car tour video. The car I'm currently driving is the 2014 BMW 320i sedan. I've had this car for about 2 years now, and it's a 3-year lease. I have enjoyed this car. I chose the 320i because it was a little bit more affordable than the 328 lease. The 320i has 60 less horsepower and a detuned engine. It also has a thinner steering wheel, while the 328 has a sport steering wheel. And it also does not have rear seat nets to store your items, and it does not have, it only has one tailpipe. It does not have two, and it does not come with standard automatic seats. You get manual unless you pay for the automatic seats. And I'm trying to think if there are any other differences between the 320 and 328. With a 328 you do get standard wood trim, and with a 320 you have to pay for that. It comes with the silver plastic trim. So now I'll show you the electronics. So the 3 Series comes with the standard iDrive system. You have an option for the 2014 model of either playing a CD or using your auxiliary cord or listening to the radio. I did not opt for the satellite radio because that was a little bit more per month. And although the USB drive can charge your iPhone, it will not connect to the iDrive system, and you cannot display your songs here unless you use an iPod, which I do not really understand, but that's a little bit unfortunate. So I do have to use an auxiliary cable to play my music, plus the charger. One difference between the 2014 and 2015 model is that they now have its standard Bluetooth audio, so you can wirelessly stream your music wirelessly. I do not have that option. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but I mean, I still love my car. And then with the radio here, you can see I have all my preset stations here. I have about, how many do I have? I have 19. I like to switch around a lot. And then you can also edit your tone. Of course, you can change, if you want it from the left side of the car, the back side, your balance, your fader, volume settings. And then as we keep going down here, you have your telephone, which is great. It comes with standard Bluetooth for your telephone, and I have all my contacts here. What else? Let's see. All right. So now we're coming into our contacts and the connected drive, which can give you your roadside assistance, and if you have a service request, service status. And now we're getting into vehicle info, which is the main purpose of the iDrive. So here you can scroll down to vehicle status, and you will see that you can check your tire pressure, which is great, without having to actually go and measure them manually. You can reset your tires once you correct them, like if they're low and you reset you put more pressure in, you can reset it so the car knows, okay, this is the correct pressure they should be at. And then you can check your oil level, which is nice. Right now it's okay, but you can also remeasure here. And it's only possible when it's in park or in neutral. But I won't do that now because that takes a few minutes. And then what else? You can check your service required. So right now you can see everything's okay, but if you click on perhaps engine oil, it'll tell you how many miles you have. So it says in about 3,900 miles. So for me, I drive about 2,000 miles a month, so that's going to be in about 2 months from now because I commute to school. And you can check everything here, and then if you keep going down, you can do your check control, which will tell you just little things that are happening right now. Like right now, if I started driving, it might say my seatbelt's not on. What else could it be? Like if there's a low tire, that would pop up here also, or seatbelts. So this is a great little feature that comes standard, because when I was looking to lease a car, I was in between the 2014 3 Series and the 2014 X1, and with the X1, iDrive doesn't come standard. You actually had to buy the navigation system to get iDrive, which I didn't really like. So I opted for the 3 Series. What else can I show you? So you can go to the efficient dynamics, and it will tell you some of your efficient dynamics info here. So you click on that, but that is more when the car is in motion. So now I can also show you some of the modes here. So with the 3 Series, you have the option of going into sport mode or eco pro mode. I always have it on comfort. I don't really, sport mode you don't get as good of gas mileage, so I don't really do that. In eco pro, it'll save you miles when you're on a road trip, but it also automatically goes into the start-stop feature, which I prefer not to use. I usually always have it turned off. Let me see if I can show you here. That's why it's always that little red light up there, because I don't really enjoy the start-stop feature. What else? One thing that's kind of nice is the way you put it in drive is you just kind of hold the side and click like that. And then while you're driving, if you decide you wanted to go into manual transmission or downshift, when you're going downhill, you go like that, and then you can adjust, you know, down for higher and up for lower. And then I'll put it back in park because we're not going to go anywhere. Alrighty, let's think of anything else I can show you here. So this is kind of nice. You can change modes here for your radio. You can turn the volume on. You can answer a call. And here's where you can set the cruise control, which is kind of nice. You don't have to get your hands off the wheel. Let me see if there's anything else I'd like to show you. Well, I guess I can give you a tour of the outside. Sorry, I'm sipping a Jamba Juice here. But what else? Oh, I can show you the key. So right now I have my key hooked to a little key pouch here from Louis Vuitton. But this is the key, and I do not have keyless entry, but you just hold the unlock to unlock, and here's the lock button, and then there's the trunk button. One thing that's nice too is on a hot summer day, you can hold the unlock button, and all your windows will go down, which is kind of nice. It can kind of cool off your car as you're walking to it. The only downside is when I've done this, you can't roll them back up with the key, so you can't like hold the lock and unlock and lock it, which is kind of a bummer, but. And put the windows up, but yeah, so here's the key one last time, and let me give you a quick overview of the outside. It's kind of raining here, but let me see how hard it's raining. I'll use the wipers here. Looks like it's kind of slowed down a little bit, so let's see. Alrighty, here's the view of the outside of the car. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be weekly videos. Have a good day.